Welcome. This is Easy Driver. We are the most reliable source of automotive information on YouTube. Thank you for visiting. Many thanks to our subscribers and to those who have liked, commented, and shared our videos. Are you very nervous about your vehicle breaking down? Today, we're delving into a troubleshooting guide for a common car problem: what to do when your car won't start. We'll explore step-by-step solutions to help you diagnose and potentially resolve this issue, ensuring you're never left stranded. Troubleshooting Guide: what to do when your car won't start. Facing the situation of a car that won't start can be frustrating and inconvenient. However, there are several common reasons why a car may not start, and knowing what to do in this situation can help you address the issue promptly and efficiently. In this video, we will explore some troubleshooting steps to take when your car refuses to start, helping you get back on the road as soon as possible. Check the dashboard lights. Analyzing dashboard warning lights. Understanding the signals. When your car fails to start, the dashboard lights can provide valuable insights into the issue. Each warning light represents a specific aspect of your vehicle's functionality, and comprehending these signals can help you identify the underlying problem. Understanding the meaning of each dashboard light is crucial in troubleshooting a non-starting vehicle. The interpretation of dashboard warning lights involves recognizing the color, symbol, and behavior of each indicator. For instance, a steady check engine light might indicate a different issue than a flashing one. Similarly, a red battery icon signifies a potential problem with the charging system, prompting the need for immediate attention. By paying attention to these indicators and referencing your vehicle's manual, you can gain clarity on the probable causes of the starting issue. Taking action. Upon identifying the specific dashboard warning light that corresponds to the non-starting problem, it's essential to take informed action. This may involve inspecting related components, such as the battery, engine, or fuel system, based on the illuminated warning. By addressing the issue associated with the dashboard light promptly, you can increase the likelihood of resolving the starting problem and ensure the continued functionality of your vehicle. Being vigilant and knowledgeable about dashboard warning lights equips you to tackle car starting issues effectively. By understanding the signals, interpreting their significance, and taking appropriate action, you can navigate through the perplexity of a non-starting vehicle with confidence. Listen for and identifying unusual sounds. When your car refuses to start, paying attention to any unusual sounds can provide valuable clues about the underlying issue. Start by turning the key in the ignition and listen closely for any unexpected sounds. These could include clicking, grinding, whining, or buzzing noises. Each type of sound might indicate different potential problems with the ignition system, starter motor, or battery. What to listen for. Clicking. A clicking sound often suggests a problem with the starter motor, such as a weak or failing solenoid. Grinding. If you hear a grinding noise, it could signal a problem with the starter gear not engaging properly. Whining or buzzing. These sounds may point to issues with the fuel system, such as a faulty fuel pump or clogged fuel filter. By actively listening for these unusual sounds, you can provide your mechanic with valuable information to help diagnose and resolve the problem effectively. Check the battery. If your car is struggling to start, the battery may be the culprit. Testing the battery will help you determine if it's the source of the problem. Here's how to go about it. Testing the battery. Visual inspection. Start by examining the battery for any signs of corrosion, leakage, or damage. If you notice any issues, it may be time to replace the battery. Voltage test. Use a digital multimeter to measure the voltage across the battery terminals. A healthy battery should read around 12.6 volts. Anything lower could indicate a weak or depleted battery. Load test. If the voltage test doesn't provide a clear answer, perform a load test using a battery load tester. Professional assessment. If you're unsure about conducting these tests yourself, it's best to seek professional assistance from a mechanic or auto parts store. They can provide a detailed analysis of your battery's condition. Remember, a faltering battery can cause a range of starting issues, so it's crucial to rule out this common culprit before exploring other potential causes. Inspect the fuel system, checking fuel levels. When your car won't start, it's crucial to first ensure that there is an adequate amount of fuel in the tank. Running out of fuel is a common but often overlooked issue. Check your fuel gauge to see if the tank is empty, low, or at a normal level. If the gauge indicates low fuel, consider adding more to the tank before moving on to other potential causes for the starting issue. Inspecting fuel pump. The fuel pump is responsible for transferring fuel from the tank to the engine. A malfunctioning fuel pump can prevent the engine from receiving the necessary fuel to start. Listen for a faint humming noise when you turn the key to the on position without starting the engine, which indicates the fuel pump is working. If there's no sound, it may be a sign of a faulty fuel pump requiring further inspection by a professional mechanic. Fuel filter inspection. A clogged fuel filter can restrict fuel flow to the engine, leading to starting issues. A visual inspection of the fuel filter can help identify any clogs or debris buildup. If the filter appears dirty or clogged, it may need to be replaced to restore proper fuel flow. Regular maintenance of the fuel filter is important to prevent starting and performance issues. By thoroughly inspecting the fuel system, including checking fuel levels, examining the fuel pump, and inspecting the fuel filter, you can identify potential issues that may be causing your car to not start. Addressing these fuel-related concerns can help in troubleshooting and resolving the starting problem. Examine the ignition system, testing the spark plugs. The spark plugs are essential for starting your car, as they ignite the air and fuel mixture in the engine. To test the spark plugs, start by removing one at a time and inspecting their condition. Look for signs of wear, such as carbon deposits or erosion on the electrodes. If you notice any damage, it's best to replace the spark plugs. Additionally, use a spark plug tester to check for a strong, visible spark when the engine is turned over. A weak or absent spark could indicate a faulty spark plug that needs to be replaced. Checking the ignition switch. The ignition switch is responsible for sending power to the starter when you turn the key. A faulty ignition switch can prevent the car from starting. Begin by checking if the dashboard lights and accessories turn on when the key is in the on position. If they don't, it could indicate an issue with the ignition switch. You can also perform a simple test by turning the key while jiggling it in the ignition. If the car starts when the key is jiggled, it may point to a worn-out ignition switch that needs to be replaced. This can be a possible cause when your car won't start. Remember, always consult a professional mechanic if you're unsure about any of these tests or procedures. They have the expertise and tools to accurately diagnose and resolve ignition system issues. Assess the starter motor. When your car won't start, the issue could be with the starter motor. Testing the starter motor can help you determine if it's the culprit. Here's how to do it. Check the connections. Ensure that the connections to the starter motor are secure and free from corrosion. Inspect the wiring for any signs of damage or wear. Listen for clicking sounds. When you turn the key in the ignition, listen for clicking sounds from the starter motor. If you hear rapid clicking, it may indicate an issue with the starter motor solenoid. Perform voltage tests. Use a multimeter to check the voltage at the starter motor terminals. If there's insufficient voltage reaching the starter motor, it may point to a faulty ignition switch or a wiring issue. Evaluate the solenoid. Test the solenoid for proper functioning by checking for continuity and voltage. Examine the starter motor gear. Inspect the starter motor gear to ensure it is engaging with the flywheel properly. By following these steps, you can effectively assess the condition of your car's starter motor and determine if it needs to be repaired or replaced. Evaluate the engine system. When your car refuses to start, it's crucial to assess the engine system to pinpoint the issue. The Engine Control Unit (ECU) plays a vital role in managing the engine's performance and ensuring optimal operation. Let's dive into diagnosing the ECU and other essential aspects of the engine system. Diagnosing the Engine Control Unit (ECU). Check for error codes. Use a diagnostic scanner to retrieve error codes from the ECU. These codes provide valuable insights into potential malfunctions within the engine system. Inspect wiring connections. Examine the wiring connections to the ECU for signs of damage, corrosion, or loose connections. Faulty wiring can disrupt communication between the ECU and various engine components. Test ECU voltage. Utilize a multimeter to assess the voltage supplied to the ECU. Inconsistent voltage levels may indicate electrical issues affecting the ECU's functionality. Verify ECU grounds. Ensure that the ECU has a secure and clean ground connection to the vehicle's chassis. Poor grounding can lead to erratic ECU behavior and engine performance issues. By meticulously evaluating the ECU and related components, you can narrow down the potential causes of your car's starting problem, paving the way for effective troubleshooting and resolution. Understanding the intricacies of the engine system empowers you to tackle starting issues with confidence and precision. Seek professional assistance. Seeking professional help can be a crucial step when your car won't start. Professional mechanics possess the expertise and tools to diagnose and address complex issues. There are several possible reasons for a non-starting car, and a professional can efficiently identify the underlying problem. Below are subsections to consider when seeking professional assistance. Evaluating service options. Research local auto repair shops, and consider reading reviews to gauge their reliability. Look for certifications and experience to ensure quality service. Exploring different options allows you to make an informed decision about where to take your car for assistance. Tow service consideration. If your car won't start at home or in another location, a towing service may be necessary to transport your vehicle to the auto repair shop. Assess towing service options to ensure a timely and reliable solution. Communicating symptoms. When you bring your car to a professional, clear and concise communication of the symptoms you observed is vital. Detailing your car's behavior, any recent maintenance or repairs, and any unusual sounds or odors can provide essential clues for the mechanic. Diagnostic process. Once at the auto repair shop, the mechanic will conduct a diagnostic process. This may involve using specialized tools to identify the cause of the non-starting issue. The mechanic will then communicate their findings and discuss potential solutions with you. Cost and time estimates. Before any work is performed, the mechanic should provide an estimate of the cost and the time required to fix the issue. This transparency ensures that you are fully informed and allows you to make decisions based on your budget and schedule. Authorizing repairs. After discussing the diagnostic results and the proposed solutions, you can authorize the repairs to get your car up and running again. It's essential to understand the recommended repairs and their significance in resolving the non-starting issue. Follow-up maintenance. Upon completion of the repairs, inquire about any follow-up maintenance to ensure the long-term health of your car. Proactive maintenance can prevent future non-starting issues and keep your vehicle in reliable condition. In conclusion, when your car refuses to start, it can be a frustrating experience. However, by following the basic troubleshooting steps outlined in this guide, you can identify the potential issues and take appropriate action. Whether it's a dead battery, faulty starter, or fuel system problem, addressing the issue promptly can save you time, money, and stress in the long run. Remember to prioritize safety when conducting any diagnostics or repairs, and don't hesitate to seek professional help if needed. Regular maintenance and attentiveness to warning signs can also help prevent future starting issues, keeping your vehicle running smoothly. Thanks for tuning in. We hope this troubleshooting guide helps you overcome any starting issues with your car. Share your experiences or other car topics you'd like us to cover in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like and share this video with fellow drivers. And remember to subscribe to Easy Driver for more helpful car care tips and guides. Thank you for watching.